In today's video, I hook into giant fish,
Got him. Big.
catch loads of bass, and catch a potentially rare fish.
Giant. That's a pretty decent one. Like, this is like a two, maybe a little bit of an over 2 pounder. And I say giant every single time I set the hook. I need to get my pliers in my pocket so I can unhook them. Oh, shoot. Now we're hooked. Okay, I got it out. Bleeding a little bit, but we're good. That's why you don't try to get the hook out. That's why you don't try to get treble hooks out with your finger at all. Like, just never try it. It's not a good idea. That's a good one. Not a giant. I can't even tell. He's not fighting. About a little bit smaller than the last one. Watch, we're gonna watch him swim off through all the lily pads. Just gonna toss him. Oh no. He's stuck. I'm gonna get down there and poke him with my rod. Yeah. There we go. We got him. Oh my gosh, he's... Alright, he's unhooked. Got him. Big. Giant. Goodness gracious, bro. How do I keep on losing them? Yes.
Alright, now it's time for the whole reason you clicked on this video. You're about to see the rare fish that I caught. And after you see the clip of me catching it, I'm going to explain what type of fish this is and why it's so rare.
He's eating this thing so weird. What the crap is this? What the? I just caught a white bass. I just caught a white bass. It's a white bass. First ever white bass. Crazy. First ever white bass.
Now you're gonna notice that I call this fish a white bass, which is what it looks like, but it could be something much cooler. I was fishing in this canal to get this water from a river which is connected to salt water. And my dad has caught striped bass out of here, which is really hard to believe because they would have to swim all the way up the river from the salt water and somehow get into the canal from a flood or something. So you're going to notice that the stripes on my fish are very defined and not continuous in some spots, which is a sign that it may be a hybrid between a striped bass and a white bass, which may not seem cool because it's very common for them to hybrid, but you got to think about where I was fishing. There's not a lot of white bass and striped bass. It's very hard for them to get in there, and they hybrid in there. That's a really cool thing to catch out of there. But even if it is just a normal white bass, it's still a pretty cool thing to catch because I've never caught one before and there's still not a lot of white bass in the canal.